everyone. I'm Kevin Moffat, the local executive director of the National MS Society. I just want to thank you so much for being here. It is an honor to be here with you tonight as we celebrate the fact that this is a milestone year for the National MS Society. This is the 80th year of the MS Society. And the last time I told somebody that they asked me if I had worked at the MS Society for that entire time, which I greatly appreciated. But the MS community has come a long way since 1946 because of the support of people like you at events like this. The progress is something worth celebrating, and I just want to take a moment to thank you for being here tonight, in person and online. We're streaming online to help us celebrate. I know there are so many different things you could be doing tonight and so many different activities, events. You could be out watching the PGA Golf Tour, but you're here. And that makes such a difference to people living with MS. And I want to thank you for being here for them. Thank you. I also, of course, want to thank our sponsors. I think they're on the screen. Yep, Sidley, Experian, Rhonda Cates and Tom Clifford, TG Therapeutics, Novartis, Biogen, First Trust Bank, Patricia Diggin, East West Label Company, Kristen and James Hanna, Cassie and Gerard Moore. Let's hear it for our sponsors. And I also want to thank our beverage sponsors. I hear the drinks are delicious. I'm working right now, so I can't drink, but I will be in a bit. And then let's not forget our wonderful event committee. They put a lot of work into the auction items and making this event happen. Let's hear it for them. All right, and now it's my pleasure to introduce someone whose leadership continues to move our mission forward. Please welcome our local board chair, Wendy Wasik. Wendy.
Thank you so much, Kevin. And on behalf of the local board, it is so wonderful to see all of you here tonight. Thank you so much for being here. As Kevin just mentioned, this year marks 80 years since our founder, Sylvia Lowry, placed an advertisement in the New York Times in search of answers for her brother who had been diagnosed with MS. And in 1946, Sylvia, a woman with no medical training, and she left college and she convened 20 of the nation's leading scientists and founded what would become the National MS Society that we know today. She refused to be a bystander while her brother suffered, and she refused to accept that nothing could be done. She pushed beyond the limits of her time, which you can imagine were many as a woman in 1946. This journey became personal for me when my sister was diagnosed with MS 27 years ago. Seeing the reality of this disease up close and personal changed everything. It showed me that progress doesn't just happen. It happens when people like you and me choose to step forward and take action. That truth has guided me in my commitment to the society ever since. So over the last 80 years, we have transformed the trajectory of MS, and that is pretty exciting. There's a few things I'd like to note about that. So people are diagnosed faster than ever before. The society has helped pave the way for every effective disease therapy, MS therapy that's available today, and that's dramatically improving the quality of life for MS patients. Individuals living with MS are more connected to resources, support, and information more than ever before. Diagnosis timelines have been reduced from years to months, which is significant, and enabling earlier interventions and better outcomes. We have also helped advance the creation of the National Institute of Neurological Disorders and Stroke, elevating that field of neuroscience more than any other neurological disease. And to date, the Society has invested, if you can tell, the lighting is a little dim up here. The Society has invested more than $1 billion in research, right? That is a big wow. Billion with a B. And then driving breakthroughs in MS more than any other neurological disease. So there is a lot to be proud of. Because of each of you, we are closer to a cure more than any point in our history. And until we end MS, we will not stop. Each of you in this room plays a critical role in advancing the cure for MS and the progress that we're seeing in this disease. So your generosity, your leadership, and your commitment are expanding what's possible for every single person who's affected by MS. And for that, you have my deepest gratitude. I cannot thank you enough for that. So I'm going to pass the baton, or the microphone, I should say. It is now my great pleasure to invite our committee chair and our local board member, Christina Ziegler, to the stage. Christina.
Hi everybody, how are we doing? This is everybody's favorite part of the night, which is where I get to ask you guys to donate money. Isn't that a wonderful thing? Let me grab my scripts to make sure I don't go off too far. So thank you very much, Wendy. Let's make sure I say that. So as we reflect on the impact that we've made over the last 80 years and the work that still lies ahead, we come to one of the most meaningful moments of this evening, where we ignite the movement. This is your opportunity to fuel progress, to accelerate breakthroughs, and to ensure that no one faces MS alone. Every gift tonight supports the research that Wendy spoke about, the care and the advocacy that bring us closer to a cure. So you may have noticed right over here to your right, my left, a board. So each card represents a giving level and the real impact that can be made by someone living with MS. Behind those cards is the message that we're all working towards. Together, we will find a cure for everyone living with MS. Right now, that message is hidden, but we have the power in this room to reveal it. On an exciting note, our Board of Trustees has already committed $7,500 to lead the way. Their leadership sets the foundation, and now it's our turn to match them. And if you're really good at math, you can do that quickly. That's $15,000 of impact that we can make tonight. So our goal is simple. What I'm looking to do and what you're stuck listening to me for is to clear this board. We're gonna get all of these messages, or all of these notes revealed so we can see the message and we match $7,500. Think we can do that? I think we can do that. So here's how it works. In just a moment, I'm going to invite you to stand up, come to the board, and select a giving level that's meaningful to you. That, I think 25 is the lowest. I think it goes all the way up to 1,000. But here's the thing, you don't have to pick one. So if you wanted to give 2,000, you could pull 2,000 off of that. Yeah, everyone's like, oh, about the 2,000, but maybe 50. So let's make this a moment. If you've ever been inspired by this mission, including maybe some information that you heard here tonight about the accomplishments that have been made over the last 80 years, if you believe in a future free of MS, if you've wanted to be a part of something that's bigger than yourself, now is going to be the time to stand up and show it. I'm going to ask our volunteers to take their places, so my lovely volunteers who can help you make your donation can just like wave. Yay, okay. And we're gonna clear the board. So I'm gonna come around back because I'm gonna start us off with the donation, but you guys have to like accept that I need to walk backstage, so hold. I specifically asked for a wireless mic because I'm not good at not being mobile. So, I am excited to offer a donation from myself of $250. So they're gonna put that in my cart for a $250 donation on my behalf. And I would love to encourage, if you come up to make a donation and you feel so inspired to share why you're interested in giving, I would love to offer you the mic, or if you're not a mic person, you can tell me why you're donating. So I'm donating on behalf of my mother. She was diagnosed in 1984. She is a warrior, and I'm donating $250 on behalf of her. So whoever's next to stand up and give a donation, come on up. Grace.
On behalf of Cycle Bar Abington, I am pleased to donate $400.
Thank you very much. She gets to pull them off in like fun amounts, but you can hold them for the pictures. This is where we find out if Grace knows how to do a $400 math really quick. We have a photo right here. All right, like I said, we have $25 donations, $50 donations, $100,000. We're looking for anyone who wants to stand up and give. Oh, we got the baby, so he takes precedent.
It's so weird that baby clothes have pockets, but
He's gonna donate $25 for another 25 years with grandbaths.
Thank you, Rory. He's like, I want that mic. You got something to say? He's like, maybe not, maybe next year. And take a picture. All right, we have another donation in the audience.
I have a donation in honor of my very dear friend Julia, who is here tonight, of $50.
Do you want to take a picture? She's like, I don't, thanks. You don't have to take the photo and you don't have to speak on the mic. So you can come up and just tell me and I'm happy to do it for you. Or if you're like, I don't want to get out of my seat, just raise your hand. Somebody will come over to you. Yeah, you don't want to talk. All right, we're pulling 3 numbers. 250. We're looking to reveal, my friends. I see another 250.
250, if you heard the stories about their mother and how, I won't use a bad word, but BA she is, like, and all that she's been through and how amazing, this is Penny's stuff. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Anyone else inspired? Here we go.
I'm going to do 500 for Elizabeth Ziegler, as we call her Babs.
Thank you very much. No, she's like, I don't want the mic. Please wait for the mic. You can just 250. We have another 250. Yay! If you're like, I really, really, really don't want the attention on me, like I said, just like throw your hand up. Someone else will whisper it to me. Oh, thank you very much. All right. We have one walking up and then we have one more. Perfect. Would you like the mic or do you want me to say it?
I will be donating $100 for my wife Julia, who was diagnosed in August. This is a great event. Thank you, Practice.
Thank you very much.
I'm getting yelled at for not being assertive enough, but I am being assertive. This is also for Babs. This is for Kristen and Diane's mom, Rory's grandmother, who's been like a mother to me. So this is, again, pennies for what she deserves.
Thank you very much. Anybody else moving around? We have I see some folks coming up. I love this. I love the interaction. Would you like the mic or do you want me to speak? Please, I love it.
Donating in honor of my daughter, Christy. I'm gonna cry. She was diagnosed in 2015. She rides in bike MS every year. She's a top front fundraiser. She's an inspiration.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. You can take them with you, yes, and then just, you're good to go. We have a $200 donation from Jeanette. Guys, $200 is not nothing. Wonderful. If you are online and you are donating, we are keeping track of that. So if you're making an online donation, we can announce that as well. So don't be shy about online donations. Do you want the mic? He's like, please don't give me the mic. I understand. We have a 500. Let's go.
This is in honor of my wife, Danielle. She is my hero, my inspiration, love of my life, and I don't know what I'd do without you. So thank you for being who you are every day.
Thank you very much.
We would like to donate 1,000 on behalf of Intipros and Bab Ziegler and Kristen Ziegler, who we love so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. That's so sweet. All right, y'all, we have a lot of 25s I'm seeing here, so if you're like, I could do 100, that's 4, you know? That's like going out to dinner nowadays anyway.
Sure. I'd like to donate $250 on behalf of a dear friend, Beth Clifford.
Thank you so much. Pull it however you'd like. Guys, we're seeing some picture here, which is like a really good, we're making some good progress. Diane says she's seeing a lot of low numbers. You can do something about that. You have the power right here, right now. She's like, oh no, what have I done? All right, y'all, we have some donations to make. $100? Thank you so much, Kenny. I'm gonna take a 50 and two 25s to give some clearance here. Thank you so much. And guys, Kenny's been out here taking photos for us all night. Thank you so much. Now we have the things to this is what you post on LinkedIn after the event and share on all of your social media platforms. Anyone available to help us make some progress here? I see Luke, he's ready.
I love this event every year, and I have also seen how much it makes an impact, so always happy to contribute. I'm gonna do $100. I'm gonna do 425 points.
Thank you so much. $100, let's go, baby. Guys, I see the message peeking through. We're doing it. I'm gonna turn it a little bit because I feel like we got, thanks, Stephanie. Oh no, it's a holding situation.
All right. On behalf of me, Julia, Gab, and Babs, of course, our love, want to donate the $100.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you. You can do however you'd like to mix and match. I know you want to see more of the picture. Again, we have an online donation, I think, or another donation. I saw a 50 get pulled. We got a 50 pulled over here, and that's what I like to say. Would you like the mic, or do you want me to talk for you?
My husband Cyrus and I are going to donate $100 in honor of his uncle who had MS and he passed away, and our wonderful neighbors who invited us here tonight, Angel, who's on the board, and Mike as well.
Thank you so much. The stability is helpful. All right, anybody that's like, I can come to you and I can peel it for you if you want to. I'm happy to do it. I could stand here all night. We have Rhonda.
Good evening. On behalf of my husband Tom and I, we're going to match whatever was raised tonight in honor of his first wife, Beth.
Thank you so much, Rhonda. So you heard that. If you donate $25 now, that's $50. You donate 50, that's $100. You get the idea. You guys probably have been to basic math before. Val?
I was inspired by that generosity just now. I'm also going to follow Luke's lead with 425s to clear more of the picture. Shout out to Elizabeth Ziegler and the Ziegler family. And everyone else who's here tonight with your inspiring stories and their significant others and families and friends. You're so wonderful.
Thank you, Val. We are making some space on the board. I see like we get the whole image if we have like right here at a minimum. I see. You want the, oh, now we get to phone. What a convenient time for a phone call. It's someone calling to double match the donations tonight.
Right, in honor of my daughter who has MS, but in the last couple of months, 3 of my friends somehow all passed away from progressive MS. Well, not immediately, but they started all of them, but it's uncanny, and that is the biggest challenge we have, is to figure out progressive MS. That's where a lot of the research trials are done. So I'm happy to know.
Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, we still have a little bit of space here. Oh, she's bringing the baby. This is how she's trying to get everyone who's still sitting. She's like, what about the baby again?
Rory was just telling me that all these generous folks were making his parents look cheap. So we're gonna throw another 25 on there.
Yay! Yay! Wait, no, peel from the picture. Peel from wherever you want, but I want to see the... Can you do it? He said put it back. It's for me. Yay! Thank you, Rory. Anyone else? Don't be shy. I see some standing. I got you.
Wow, thanks. Hi, I'm Ronnie. I'm actually an MS navigator here at the MS Society, so I work with your loved ones that are challenged with MS every day. And this is my donation for them.
Thank you for everything that you do, Ronnie. If you're not familiar with the MS Navigator program, absolutely life-changing for those living with MS to find resources and really get a path, because it can be really stressful and uncertain when you find out you get the diagnosis, and folks like Ronnie are here to help navigate, and that's a beautiful thing. Anyone else? Oh, I see. I was like, James again. Oh, Rory's parents are one-upping each other.
I mean, my child's not going to call me cheap, right? So it's funny that you mentioned the PGA Tour event. I work at the PGA Tour Superstore, and one of our big initiatives is actually adaptive fitting for golf clubs. So helping people with MS and other disabilities enjoy the game. So in that moment, I'm going to do $100. I'm going to do a couple of 50s.
Wonderful, thank you so much. Team, we are like really moving through this board. And if you want to buddy up with some friends to try to get some of our like bigger numbers here, you can do it as a group of like 4 do 100. A bunch of people do 1,000.
Well, I can't promise 1,000, but in honor of my East Coast mother, as we all know, Babs, my fiance and I would love to donate $50.
Thank you so much. We're gonna get a face, yes, perfect. Thank you so much. I love that everybody wants the mic, this makes me happy.
All right, on behalf of my lovely wife, Angel, who was diagnosed in 2012, and all other women living with MS, we'd like to give $250.
We now have the revealed message. Together we will find a cure for everyone living with MS, but I still see some like extra remaining pieces on the board.
Hello. On behalf of Angel as well. This 25 is just kind of lingering. It wants to be pulled down.
$50 donation, thank you so much. Team, we are down to our last, I'm gonna count them. 13. Anyone else pending? You're feeling the pressure. You're being watched. Yes. Kevin's helping out. You've already met Kevin. He's like, don't give me that mic back. 300, 400, $500. Thank you so much.
So
the MS Society for 21 years. I had a very successful career in pharmaceutical marketing before that. And I had a friend who was diagnosed with MS at the same time as he was diagnosed with glioblastoma. And so I'm making this donation in memory of him.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yes. So in honor of my wife's cousin, Sylvia Kendall, and to honor Beth Clifford, we'll take in $200 donation, 450s.
Thank you so much. All right, here's my motivation. I have some information that's going to change the trajectory of our night, but I'm not going to go there yet because I really want to see at least the 50-50 and the 25 leave the board. If they can leave the board, I have some info.
I'm terrible. I'm your support. I don't want to age myself, but does anyone remember the MS readathons? Yeah. I was a winner all the time with that, and now I support my friend.
Thank you so much. $50 off the board. That means I'm looking for $75 more tonight, and then you guys don't have to hear from me anymore. And that's cool. Everyone's like, please, this girl every year. I get it. You see how quick my friends got up? Because they know.
So I made an online donation, so I wasn't going to come up, but help to clear the board. So my wife and I, Kristen Hanna, were sponsors. She's an ambassador, but I gave $100 in honor of her mother, and I never got the honor to meet her. And I really, wish I did. And this is all for her. So.
Thank you so very much. And that clears our 50 and our 25. And now, let me just make sure I got my info right. Okay, big news. Committee member has taken us way above where we thought we were going to be with this 1,000. So I want to send a big thank you to Sana, one of our committee members, and her husband, Sid, for a $5,000 donation. And that will clear our board and then some. Can we get a round of applause, everybody? Thank you so much. I so appreciate you coming up here, taking the mic. I know that's hard. I'm gonna swing back around to the top, and then we're gonna be out of this. Here I go. Watch out. We're going through. The musicians are back here like, can this girl get rid of the mic, please? All right. Here we go. Where am I? Clear the board. We did that part. Next. All right. So, cues for what to say. Thank you for that, Stephanie. I never had a trouble with what to say. So, that was our last card. Because of you, we did it. Your generosity, your leadership, and your commitment are expanding what's possible for everybody affected by MS. And for that, you have my deepest gratitude. Thank you all so very much.
Let's hear it for the great Kristen Ziegler. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how it's done. Jeez. She's going to be given lessons soon. Oh, somebody ran away with my script here, so 1 second, please. All right. And now a reminder that the auction and wine pool will be closing at 8:30. So get your bids in, grab a bottle or two, or 3 of wine. And I'd like to introduce the James and Angelo Trio with guitarist Kenny Rosero Pugh, featuring our very own committee member and our lead donor for the ask we just did, Sanaman Jeshua.
Thank you all so much for coming tonight. I was backstage listening to everyone and trying not to, my resilience was I was not going to choke up because I got to sing. And it was just so moving to see everyone here tonight. I'm so proud to be singing here tonight with James, Santangelo, and this amazing trio. But before we go into what we're going to sing tonight, I just want to share a personal story. Multiple sclerosis has impacted me and my family in more ways that I can't even imagine. It's just unimaginable. My mother is my hero. She was diagnosed when I was just as young as 14. And I remembered one of the things that she taught me above all else is resilience. Resilience is something that everybody in this room who's standing here today, sitting here and supporting you with Multiple Sclerosis Society, you're all here to support the most amazing cause. Resilience is showing up for people. It's standing by people when they're going through something so hard. My mother is a painter, and in fact, one of the pieces here is number 500, in case you haven't been on it. She taught herself how to paint, and she painted with her right hand, and then after 20 years, she lost her ability to paint with her right hand. And instead, she taught herself to paint with her left hand. And she painted all 3 of my children, and she continued to paint. And despite the fact that now she is with 2 24/7 caregivers, she brings herself to smile every single day. The multiple falls, the multiple occasions where she will have a fall, and the first thing she does is she looks up, and I kid you not, she smiles. And as a daughter looking at that, I'm feeling helpless, she'd look at me and say, "It's okay, this one's okay, just keep smiling." So just want to dedicate this first song to those people who are in this room living with MS, those people who are standing by someone living with MS, and for any one of you who are carrying something that is keeping you feeling heavy. Every one of us is carrying something. This is for you. You're not alone. You have a community, and we are here today, and you all showed up. And for those people who are watching online, please donate. Every dollar is that much closer to a cure. MS does not wait for your time, it doesn't wait for your plans, it doesn't wait for what's right. I wish my mother was here today. She's here in spirit, and it's 5 o'clock in the morning where she is right now, so she can't. She probably is up right now. Hi Mum, if you are. Please donate, please make a contribution, and know you're making a huge contribution to changing lives and making a difference. So this song is for you, and Mama, this is for you too. Smile, oh, your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. Although a tear may be gladness. Although a tear may be ever so near, there's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use in crying? You'll see the sun will shine for you if you just smile. If your days are sadness, smile through your tears and sadness. Although a fear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll see the sun come shining through if you just smile. Hide every trace of sadness, hide every piece of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll see the sun will shine for you if you just smile. Just smile, just smile, just smile, smile. Here's one of my favorite songs that anyone who's known me knows that I can't go on stage without singing. So you might think, is that kind of apt? Because I'm kind of confused right now with whether it's spring or whether it's summer or what's going on with this Philadelphia weather. I really don't know. But maybe this song will give some inspiration for what we're hoping it's going to come.
And the fries. Put that under it. That's why I want to I want to do it.
This song is dedicated to my husband, Sid, who pulled through at the end with the donation as well. Thank you. I was texting him backstage. I was like, "Where's your donation, buddy? I'm hearing everybody else. What's going on?" This is a song for Sid and for everyone else. We all have our loves in our lives. It's my funny Valentine, one of my favorites. Funny Valentine, sweet, comic Valentine, you make me smile with my heart. You look so you're my favorite work of art. Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth when you open it too sweet? Are you don't change not if you care for me. Stay, Funny Valentine. Thank you very much. I'll leave you with this most amazing band. Thank you all. Thank you all for this amazing band that came here today. They've just been absolutely amazing, and this is the first time we're actually playing together. So I really appreciate you all, and thank you all for showing up today. And please donate to the Nurse Society. And thank you for coming today. Over to you guys.
You Thank you.
to make an announcement. We have 15 bottles of wine left, and we would love for you all to make that last full for wine. We need more alcohol in our lives. So please, if you can, just make that last bit. Thanks. Over to you guys. Thanks.
Let's hear it for the band. Wasn't that fantastic? Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, Santa. The auction items, the auction is over. It's available over at the auction table. Don't forget to take your wine home. And thank you so much for being here tonight. This has been a great evening because of you, so thank you, everyone. Anything you want me to add, Stephanie? Is that it? Let's hear it for Stephanie. She's the person, the staff person makes this happen. Let's hear it for her. Thank you, Stephanie. Have a great night.